Hi everyone, it's Victoria Rooney and I'm here at the Northeast Film Festival and I'm joined by
Isaac Hirotsu Woofter.
And Alexandra, Faye, Sadeghian.
Thank you guys so much for joining me. I'm very excited because you guys are actually here for your film. So can you tell me about the film and also what your roles were in the film?
Sure. I am the writer-director of Bound. Bound is about a young girl who leaves a broken home just outside of New York City. She finds herself homeless, except she has her pet pocket squirrel. With the help of some found family, she gets back on her feet, and then she realizes that she needs to go back home to face what she ran away from in order to truly be free. And this is the lead actress.
Hey, I play Bella. And then what do you do on the film?
I said already. Yeah. I did it all, you know. So.
Okay, so let me ask you guys some questions. So first, I want to know, as an actress, what was your process going into this? It sounds a little heavy, so emotionally, what were you feeling on set? What was your process? Tell me a little about it.
So I would say it was really hard. It was a really dramatic role, and you're kind of constantly living in whatever the energy of the character in the scene is going through, and most of her scenes were pretty terrible, and there were very few that were positive, but so
I kept saying she's got to look uglier. She's too pretty. I was like, you got to. And at one point, I was like, you have to dirty your face. She's like, how about this? I'm like, more. And she and we didn't have anything at that moment. So we broke up a piece of chocolate, and we smeared it on her face. So
it was that kind of it was that kind of role. It was dirty and cold and painful, and it was all beautiful, but it was not the most beautiful moments for me, like aesthetically.
The performance is incredible, and one thing I want to say is that I based this was very loosely based off of a couple of real life events in Alexandra's life. So we've known each other, and we started working on this project together. So it wasn't like I wrote this role for Alexandra, so it wasn't like she just auditioned and was good for the part. And I knew a lot about her history, and so I think one of the reasons why it's so tough is because it has its own. The personalization was already built in to the role. So
yeah. So then, tell me a little bit about. You just said about your writing process, directing it, going into it. Did you have a certain vision? Did you know exactly what you wanted? What was that like?
Yes, I knew what I wanted. I knew the shots I wanted, and we got the cast that we wanted. We cast for 6 or 8 months. I was actually supposed to be in it, and I cast somebody else because they were so good, and I was like, I have to do it. But then once we get there, of course, you know, the room's not as big as what we thought, or it rains that day, or it's going to rain. So we, you know, but we adapted to it. But I think that we didn't freak out when we adapted because we had a clear vision and idea of what we wanted to do. With that being said, we had a lot of new people on this set, and and so
a lot of friends.
We had a lot of friends and some newish people on the set, and so that presented its own things that we were. So that's probably one of the things that makes me so proud about this film, is because despite all of that and certain setbacks, it's a beautiful piece, and
we made it. We finished. We got through it. Everyone put in 110%. Even though it was hard, it was uncomfortable, and everyone still put their head down, and they did it. And so
we were actually a couple going into the filming. Mm-hmm. And I don't know, it was about 11 days into filming, we were no longer a couple. So we were dealing with that as well. Yeah. But she is an incredible actress and really carries this film. And we're excited to bring it here.
I mean, I'm so happy you guys got over all these challenges and made something beautiful. I feel like that's when the best beauty comes, you know, when you have to get through everything and then
it felt
you
like
make it.
A chunk of coal for a while, but a diamond came out.
Yeah, but now here's your diamond.
Very rough diamond, but
No, I think that's amazing. So then, what do you guys hope that the audience will take away from your film? We'll start with you.
Yeah, I mean, so obviously this character goes through a lot of struggle. All the characters in this go through a lot of struggles, trying to figure out what to do with their lives, like who they are, you know, if they're even worth this. But I think what I want people to take out of it is you have to keep fighting. You have to keep, you know, getting through. Things are hard. Things are hard for everybody. And you just got to keep going through life one day at a time. You lean on the people around you, and you're going to be better for it. So
And just to add to that, yes, there's a thread of hope and perseverance that are huge themes. One thing we wanted to make sure was that for audience to be like, the trauma, whatever happened, doesn't have to define you. And with the right kind of help and the right kind of support system and the ability to ask for help, because I know I have a tough time asking for help, that you can, the day will get better. They can get better.
Definitely. I think so many people are going to relate to this, and that's such a beautiful message. So I'm excited to see it. Where can we follow along with both of you?
Well, I'm Isaac Woofter, ISAAC WOOFTER. That's just me on Instagram, and we have the Bound the Movie at Instagram as well. And
yeah, I mean, the Bound the Movie Instagram's probably the best way. It's easier. My full name is Alexandra Faye Sadeghian, so kind of hard name. So I would follow Bound, and we'll find each other.
Follow Bound, and you'll see tons of pictures of her. And we're updating. We got a lot of festivals coming up, and so we'll drop. If all things work out as planned, we'll be in theaters and streaming in January 2025.
Amazing. Well, thank you guys so much for chatting with me. I can't wait to see it. Thank you.